Derek Foreman, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Next to hit, Derek Foreman.
Derek
Foreman turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Drew. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And now it's 1-2. 2-2. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Move to first. Foreman back in on a dive.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Line drive, base hit. Gallo scores. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the White Sox 2, and the Twins coming to bat. 1 out, bases empty.
The first baseman, Derek
Foreman was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. That missed inside, and that's ball 1.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a ball. Breaking ball inside. And the count's full. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Into second, and he's got it double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. On the ground, right side, India. The throw to first. That's the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Kyle Teal.
And next to hit for the Sox, Kyle Teal. Foreman at third with 2 away. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. White Sox 4, and the Twins nothing. Here's Trevor Larnach. He's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Base hit. Miranda coming around third. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back in Target Field, top of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Derek Foreman. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man at first. Now here is Colson Montgomery. Up the middle, that's a hit, and out to aboard.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
First and second, no outs. Teal digs in now. Foreman over at second. Montgomery at first with no outs. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
Dominic Fletcher getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. And there's 2 away. So 2 down. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ground ball up the middle. Correa on the run. Throw to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run. So not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock. And that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Derek Foreman, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Larnach leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Now batting, third baseman.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, shortstop Colson.
2 outs, runner at first. So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Stewart picks over. Foreman back on a dive. Two outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe. It's 8-6.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
The Twins down to their final strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back. Bangs off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Around from second is the tying run. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at second. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. 10th inning coming up. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take game 1 of the series on the road. Foreman really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Foreman getting ready to hit. That misses, and that's ball 1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next one misses. 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Correa over to first. 3rd out. White Sox strand a couple, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. First and second, 2 outs. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Two on, 2 outs. And there's a hit. Coming home. He'll score. To third. Tag. Got him. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 2 and the White Sox nothing. 1 out, bases empty.
4 men.
And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bases loaded. Nobody out.
4 men.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. 1 runs in, safe, he beats it, and now they trail by 1.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. First and second, no outs. And next to hit for the Sox, Andrew Benintendi. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
First and second, 1 out. And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Swing and a ground ball. Julian. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
At the belt and fires. Out towards right center field. Kiersey. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-3.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Go-ahead run on base. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Matt Thaiss. Runner edges away at second. Up the middle. And that's a base hit around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
big RBI for him right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Derek Foreman steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
The changeup missing. 1-0.
Counts 1-0. Two balls, no strikes.
Robert, the runner at first with 2 gone. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Robert on the go. Pitch inside. Safe at second with a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And ball 4 to a board.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
First and second, 2 outs. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
The other way, nice grab. White Sox strand a couple, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
So the tying run at second. To the plate, safe, and we are tied.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Foreman in the box now, takes strike 1. He's trying for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Two outs. Inside, almost got him.
Ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And that's downstairs and outside. Three and 2 now. Stays alive. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Here's Royce Lewis. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Liner caught it second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
So a change being made out at second. Coming in as a pinch runner, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
So runner at second, 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Jeffers at second with 2 down. Got him, and that's the ball game. Foreman kept the hitting streak going in this one. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Derek Foreman is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down, Derek Foreman steps to the plate for the White Sox. Yeah, that's fouled off. Savali, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Base hit, center field.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, dude. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Savali throws to first. Foreman dives back in safely. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. That gets by him. Still able to fire over. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ground ball. Lewis throws to first. And Benintendi is out. That's out number 3. White Sox strand a couple. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Lewis, the lead runner at second. Walner on at first with 2 down. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Lewis rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. Scoreless after 1. Man at first, 1 away.
The first baseman, Derek Foreman.
That's too low. And that's ball one. Foul ball there. Not close with that one. Yeah, that's ball two. A little bit low.
That's a ball.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Lewis settles under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
1 out, bases empty.
The first baseman, Derek Foreman.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And there's a hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's Joey Gallo.
Right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Savali checks on first. Foreman back in on a dive. And a base hit into right. The throw into second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, 1 out. Benintendi to the plate.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. A 3-run dinger. Home run number 15 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Sometimes a pitcher just has to tip his cap to the hitter. That was a really good sinker down and out of the zone. The place you want to miss, but the hitter looking down there clearly gets to it, and he gets it up in the air.
Now it's the DH, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. He'll score easily. To third. Tag. Got him. Back at target field. And now the first baseman, Derek Foreman. That one's in there. 0-1.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Just missed. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself over it. And clearly, he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take the first 3 games of this 4-game set. Foreman kept that hitting streak going.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Foreman, such an exciting player, already making an impact. He's not just playing well, he's showing all the signs of a future superstar. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. First and second, 1 out. Foreman will hit next.
Foreman.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Sneaks through, base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. 1 out. Runners at first and second. High fly ball out to left field. Larnach under it. Makes the catch for the out. First and second, 2 outs. Now here is Colson Montgomery. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. The throw in, but it's offline, and they lead by 2.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough, but right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stump with base hit.
So up next for Chicago, Kyle Teel.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Tag, got him. What a throw to end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the White Sox 2, and the Twins coming to bat. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Foreman.
Lopez back to work. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Foreman.
And a foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. No outs. Runner on second. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. In the dirt. Tag, save.
No,
he's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Swings over the top of that one. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now here is Derek Foreman. Fought off foul. That's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing into your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Here's Byron Buxton.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Byron Buxton.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Just missed. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
2 balls, 1
in
strike.
the dirt, but kept close, and the runner holds. Tied at 4. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. You can kiss it goodbye. His 28th home run of the season. It's 6-4.
looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jonathan India at the plate.
With pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Hit hard on the ground to short. To first, picked out of the dirt, ball game. Foreman had a sensational showing in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.